Jane had always been an avid lemonade maker, but this particular Sunday afternoon found her in a predicament. The sun beat down relentlessly, making every step outside feel like a chore. She trudged into the kitchen, her thirst growing at each passing moment. As she opened the refrigerator, her hopes were dashed by the empty shelves within. Determined to quench her thirst, Jane turned to the counter and grabbed 2 large lemons. With a sigh, she began to cut them in half, their juice dripping onto the countertop as she worked. The smell of citrus filled the air, making her mouth water in anticipation. Next, she reached for the pitcher that always sat on the table by the front door. It was big and sturdy, perfect for holding her freshly squeezed lemonade. She poured in some water from the faucet, then added a generous amount of sugar to sweeten the mixture. As she mixed it up, she couldn't help but think about the many summers spent running her own lemonade stand as a child. The memories brought a smile to her face, and with a twinkle in her eye, she grabbed the bag of ice that lived in the freezer. But, alas, there was none to be found. Jane's heart sank at the thought of having to go outside and fetch some from the backyard. Undeterred, she decided to get creative. She rummaged through her cabinets until she found a small container filled with crushed ice cubes that had been left over from last night's TV dinner. It wasn't ideal, but it would have to do. With a newfound sense of determination, Jane mixed the lemonade and poured it into 2 glasses, the cold liquid refreshing her parched throat. As she sat down on the couch to enjoy her drink, Jane couldn't help but feel grateful for the simple pleasures in life: a hot day, a lemon tree in the backyard, and a never-ending supply of lemons to turn into delicious lemonade. And who knows? Maybe one day she would open up that old lemonade stand again, bringing joy to her neighbors and herself once more. What was Jane's initial reaction when she opened the refrigerator? Jane's initial reaction when she opened the refrigerator was that there were empty shelves inside, which dashes her hope of finding something to drink. Why did Jane begin to cut the lemons in half? Jane began to cut the lemons in half because she needed their juice to make lemonade. What was Jane's memory that came to mind as she mixed the lemonade? As Jane mixed the lemonade, memories of running her own lemonade stand as a child came to mind. What did Jane use instead of ice cubes in her lemonade? Instead of using ice cubes, Jane used crushed ice cubes that were left over from last night's TV dinner to make her lemonade refreshingly cold. How did Jane feel after drinking the lemonade? After drinking the lemonade, Jane felt grateful for the simple pleasures in life: a hot day, a lemon tree in the backyard, and a never-ending supply of lemons to turn into delicious lemonade. She also felt determined to maybe one day open up that old lemonade stand again.